Hi, I'm Fred, and I'm tutoring on Wyzant. So I welcome you to reach out to me if you have any questions similar to this or in the general realm of probability, statistics, and math in general. So the question we're addressing right now is, if I flip a coin 1,000 times in a row and it lands heads on all of those, what's the probability that this is an unfair coin? Well, let's think about what is the probability that I flip head versus tail on a fair coin. So that would be a half probability for either outcome, or 0.5. Then, if I want to address this question, is the coin unfair, or is the probability not 0.5 for heads, maybe it's 0.8, 0.9, something other than what we would consider fair for this coin, then I might explore, well, what are the chances that I get that outcome so many times? So outcome of a head 1,000 times in combination could be determined in probability as 0.5 to the thousandth power, which if we enter into our calculator, we might just see a 0. It may also, if your calculator is more sophisticated or you're using Google, you might get a scientific expression, something times 10 to the negative whatever value. But that's turning up relatively close. We can interpret that. And then for these other outcomes, for example, 50 straight heads, or 20, or 7, we can explore what are the probabilities in each of those cases. For 50, we would get something on the order of 8.8 times 10 to the negative 16. And so as you're using your calculator and seeing results like that, to conceive of probability in a case like that, you need to imagine, okay, I have so many movements from that place where I have the decimal between 8.8, moving it 16 places to the left. And so I have 15 zeros in here, and then the 8, 8. All in this area, 15 zeros. So that's a really small number, also close to 0, like in the previous result. Once we take 20 times over, then we're seeing a probability 0.000000954. And if we take 7 trials turning out as heads, we see probability 0.0078125. So the takeaway from observing all of those values is it's becoming more likely that we might observe that sort of outcome on a fair coin. For example, 7 outcomes has higher probability than 20 straight heads as an outcome. So then how do we address a question like this? Is the coin unfair? And to do that, what we need to do is we need to decide on a threshold that we consider to be extreme, or so unlikely that that sort of thing would not happen by chance. And so if you'd like to discuss this question further, then I recommend that you reach out to me, and we'll talk about things like establishing an alpha level. In other words, what would you consider to be an extreme value in regard to probability? And that will help us address this question fully as to whether the coin could be considered fair or unfair. And again, my name is Fred. I'm sure by clicking on this tutorial video, you'll also be able to find my profile in the links. So I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, and hope to see you soon.